Alright, just continuing the trend review, leaving off from yesterday. So yesterday identified the sun climax, sign of strength, pullbacks, effort reward, and the reversal up here, which was a higher high or an additional sign of strength, followed by a pullback and entry. So this is what was marked up yesterday. Alright. From that point, I think we were right over here. Price was in a uptrend. And by uptrend, note that uptrends are dependent on time frame. They're also dependent on whether the trend is the dominant trend or a counter trend or whatever. So oh, the way Wyckoff explained it was the immediate trend. That's what he was trading all the time, up or down, didn't really matter. And sometimes there would be 1 to 3 trends per session. In any case, this was marked up yesterday, and price went up here, pulled back 15, then pulled back on 3. This is a low volume test. Not sure if it was a spring, but it was at least a test. And then we went up, pulled back. There was some effort reward here, and then, well, it looked like effort reward, and then it rallied on 20k, pulled back on 3k, and went up on this 6,000 over here, and all of a sudden the selling came in. So basically the move was about, and this is the euro, so the move, yeah, I'm not going to calculate it, but it went from here to up here, and then this came in. So I don't really see any indication other than a low volume rally. That was it. Every other indication before it was bullish, and the trend basically ignited over here, initiated the markup. Maybe right there was the breakout that initiated this whole thing, right on this bar. So where is that right there? That, but I mean, obviously it's not just a bar, it's all this accumulation, effort reward, low volume pullback, sign of strength, climax ending action, all of that put together, then finally initiated the markup phase on this bar. That's why I consider the markup bar right there, with that ease of movement, and that thrust is the biggest range in the entire. This has the biggest spread in all of these bars. So that was very significant, and it initiated this move. But and then finally went up to here, and this is sometimes like there's very little evidence that there was going to be a reversal over here. So it's really important to take some off as you as price moves up. The only evidence was like a minor low volume rally, and the other was obviously support and resistance, like right here. Resistance right there. So this was the move. Where is the arrow? I can never find it. Anyway, the move from here to up here is what that trend refers to, and this was the support break. So it just went up to resistance. So you just had to be cognizant of the higher time frame, or PNF on the higher time frame, and just know that that area is important. But really it's not that easy, because a lot of these moves are occurring overnight, because these are a lot of Europe trading. So it's not easy just to be up. So you just need to have some type of trailing or exit strategy that considers that. Anyway, so this move here, it came out from this high, this low volume rally up here, 6,000, and went down to 19,000, up on 3, up on 3. Again, these indications are what? Low volume pullback, low volume pullback. Why 19 down, 3 up, then 9 down, 3 up? Obviously demand is weak. Then there was a breakdown right here. Down on 16, up on 8, down on 4, up on 5, down on 10. Now it's getting a little interesting because once again they have some significant volume coming in. 25. Now I can't detect this just yet because I don't have enough data. I just don't have enough data um, uh, because this could be effort reward, but the amount of volume coming in here is very interesting. It's bigger than all of these waves. So that usually is not effort reward. Like that kind of juice coming into the market. I mean, it could be, but I don't. I'm not sure. So let's take a look at the PNF chart. On the PNF chart, look at this heavy volume that's coming near the lows. You see? Like this is 67,431. 67,431 on this move down. And now it's doing something. That's significant volume. And just to like compare that volume, that's the biggest volume since the reversal, the high volume climax reversal right over here. Like this high volume climax in the downtrend was a indication that the market was going to reverse because of the climactic volume. And then like this here is the biggest volume since then. And again, the spread is way too small, you know, and so that's what's making this interesting. And I mean, I want to see more indications, but it's a lot of volume with not a lot of spread. And now you have on the lower time frame this high volume coming in off of that high volume down, that climactic volume down. You have this high volume up coming in. So this is why like the indications could identify reversal, but I'm not going to just jump on board yet. I want to wait and see how the pullbacks, I want to see the testing to see what this is. Right now it's a little difficult to tell, but I'll know soon enough. Anyway, so that is the euro. And since we took a look at the higher time frame, let's take a look at the lower PNF tape reading chart. That just says about 2,600 shares over here. Not shares, but you know what I mean. 2,600 here. And moving sideways. 37 down, and it reversed back up. So I'm going to watch this area to get an idea of what's going on. But best is not to force the judgment. Just wait until it happens and then see if they give you a retest. And that's all, folks. Take care.